Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play World Series Baseball 98. And for those of my Canadian viewers, happy Canada Day to you. 150 years old Canada is today, so huzzah for that. And definitely in a few years, our friends south of the border will be celebrating their 250th anniversary. I think that's probably, I don't think that's until 2026, but still, in a few years, they'll get theirs. It's going to be interesting to see what it's going to be like when that hits. But anyways, April 5th, for this, back to World Series Baseball 98, we're on April 15th, 1997. The Toronto Blue Jays are hosting the Kansas City Royals in Toronto, again for Game 2 of their two-game set. So let's simulate the rest of these games here. Alright, let's get this game underway and get ready for Oakland to come into town.
Next up, for the Royals, the second baseman, number 30.
Alright, let's get the usual pitch speed up to All-Star. Bullpen, let's check out the matchups. We got Roger Clemens versus Appier. He's a righty. Alrighty. Whoa. Whatever that third pitch was, I think I saw an 8 there for speed, so it's going to be interesting. Alright, I'll get the lineup I enjoyed bringing against right-handed pitchers, and we back when I'm done. And today we have in batting order, Otis Nixon in center field, Sean Green in left field, Joe Carter at first base, Carlos Delgado as designated hitter, Ed Sprague at third base, Carlos Garcia at second base, Benito Santiago behind the plate, Robert Perez in right field, and Alex Gonzalez at shortstop. Let's play ball. I think the Jays actually have a game today. I think the Red Sox are in town. They had an extra innings game today, so that was unfortunate that they lost 7-4 in I think it was the 11th, but we'll see what happens today on our country's birthday. But anyways, all right, Roger Clemens, let's go with a medium slider up and away to start things off. So yeah, also with the Canadian birthday today, it has not escaped my notice that the American birthday, the birthday of the United States of America, is on Tuesday, I think it is. I guess this episode could apply to all of us. Although I'll probably mention something about it in that video. Let's go with the splitter here. Go with a fast one. High and away. Nice. Let's go with a slow fastball, high and inside. But regardless of whichever holiday you're celebrating, I do wish you a blessed holiday.
Number 1.
I wish you a safe holiday. I suppose I could ask you, if you have anything that you'd like to share about what your plans are for the your respective holidays.
Next up,
I'm just gonna stay at home, have a barbecue, maybe go out to watch the fireworks, maybe any special destinations of where you're going to be going to see those fireworks. I'm up here in Ontario, Canada. There's a place called Canada's Wonderland. That's
Next up, for the Blue Jays, the
eh,
left fielder, number 15.
it's north of Toronto. It's yeah, Canada's Wonderland. It's basically the biggest. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure if it's bigger than the West Edmonton Mall or not. But considering how big that place is, I've never actually been there. But I've just, you've heard, you hear stories of people that have been there. But yeah, they. I can imagine they're going to be doing something pretty huge in terms in the fireworks department this year. I'm not sure if I'll go or not, but probably won't. It'll probably be absolutely packed.
The first baseman, number 29.
Joe Carter. My brother and my stepfather and I guess my siblings-in-law are pooling their fireworks together for setting them off on Sunday as opposed to today, so tomorrow.
Number 25.
Simply because the weather has been Weather Network has been kind of saying it's been going to be kind of iffy as far as the weather goes. So yeah, but I may still go into town to watch the fireworks there, but we shall see when the time comes, I guess. Bases loaded.
Now batting for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 33.
Ed Sprague, and there's a splitter. Okay, so it is a splitter that had the speed of 8. Ooh. Go back, guys. Go back.
And he slides out to the outfield.
Next up, for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, number 13.
Carlos Garcia.
Foul ball.
And a base hit up the center, up the middle. Scores 1 run.
Next up, for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 18.
And Benito Santiago is up. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. Kind of worried that the left fielder might actually get it that time, but... Ooh, good. Oh, wow. Diving play by the third baseman. He deserves a
Next up, for the Royals,
clap.
the first baseman, number 7.
Alright, let's go with the slow slider down and in. Let's go with a slow fastball down and in. Let's see if we can get a fast splitter high and outside by him. Or high and away.
Next up, the designated
Kind of weird how
number
saying
40.
outside or away can make a big difference. Obviously both of them are technically away, but outside implies that it'll be a ball if he doesn't swing, kind of thing. Just doing a fast splitter. Whereas away just means it's on the opposite side of the plate from the batter.
Next up, for the Royals, the third baseman, number 12.
Whereas saying inside can mean both. Unless there's a word I'm just missing, but in my vocabulary, as I'm sure there are tons missing. English was not my strongest subject in school.
Foul ball.
I sometimes said, what was it? English is my second language, bad English is my first. Or, English is my second language, I don't have a first language.
For the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 17.
Ooh, second baseman got it.
Next up, for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, number 8.
Gonzalez, let's go with power. I know he can hit one. I'm fairly certain he's the one that hit one while I was preparing for the LP. Ooh. It was, to be honest, it was either him or Carlos Garcia that hit it. But I'm fairly certain it was Alex Gonzalez. It's 2 strikes, 1 out. Let's just go with a normal swing this time. And there's the splitter again. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of that this game.
The center fielder, number 2.
Was a record for most career RBIs. I'm actually going to say Hank Aaron. Hey! Got one right. He was actually my first choice. Babe Ruth would have been my second, I think. Actually, I'm not sure what would have been my second. I may have actually ended up just choosing the third one if I had no clue who Hank Aaron was. And I mean absolutely no clue because I don't know the guy all that much. I don't even think I was alive when he was still playing baseball. And got him. Slow slider
Next up,
on the
for
outside
Royals,
corner.
the catcher,
High and outside.
number 15.
Alright, let's go with the fast slider. Slightly down and away.
Now batting, for the Royals, the center fielder, number 42.
Let's go with a slow fastball in the outside corner.
And
Oh.
foul.
Joe almost got it. Alright, let's go with the medium slider. Slightly on the opposite side of the plate. And tagged out at first. Sean Green. Yeah, let's just try to get on base. And base hit.
Drops it over the infield.
Now batting,
Oh,
for the
wow.
Blue Jays, the
I just
first
remembered
baseman,
that
number 20.
Roger Clemens let the ball get away from him that one play. Surprised I didn't count that as an error. I guess.
A routine
I don't
fly
know.
to the outfield.
Next up, the designated hitter, number 25.
Carlos Delgado. Oh,
A routine fly
wasn't
the
expecting it to be that
outfield.
fast.
Next up, for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 33.
Ooh, I wasn't even paying attention there. And that might actually do
A
it.
routine fly to the outfield.
Yep.
Next up, for the Royals, the second baseman, number 30.
Alright, let's go with a medium slider. Slightly high and away. Hit it to second base, to first, and he's
Now
out.
batting for the Royals, the shortstop, number 28.
Let's try a medium slider, high and inside. Try a slow splitter, high and outside. Try a slow fastball, down and away. Well, let's see if we can blow the heat by him, high and inside. Ooh, not quite. Gonzalez to first, and he's out.
Next up, for the Royals, the left fielder, number 1.
Let's go with a medium slider down the middle. Ooh, base
He
hit.
dropped it over the infield.
Next up, for the Royals, the first baseman, number 7.
Let's go with a slow fastball, a little on the inside of the plate. Slow fastball, down and inside. Let's see if we can blow it by him, high and inside. Nope. But that is indeed the third out.
Next up, for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, number 13.
Carlos Garcia. Let's just try to get on base. Base hit to center field.
Now batting, for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 18.
Foul ball.
Ooh. Just clip the high part of the strike zone. And
A
I'm
routine
sending
fly
him
to the
back.
outfield.
Now batting, for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 17.
Yeah, Robert. Oh, am I ever fortunate there wasn't anybody on first base for that.
For the Blue Jays, the shortstop, number 8.
The first baseman was too busy getting that out. Diving catch.
Pops it up.
And I think that'll do it for the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 44.
Let's go with a medium fastball down the middle. Line drive to second base.
Now batting, for the Royals, the third baseman, number 12.
Let's go with a throw the heat high and outside, or high and away. Ooh, nice. Let's try a medium fastball down and away. And he bunts. Got him. Good hustle, Roger.
For the Royals, the right fielder, number 20.
Way to cover up. Alright. Slow fastball, high and inside. Ooh, just missed. Let's try a slow slider, high and inside. Let's go with a fast splitter, high and outside, or high and away. That break on that thing. Let's try to blow it by him. Throw the heat high and inside. Got him.
Now batting for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 2.
Otis Nixon, 1 for 2 with a double. There's that splitter, and the shortstop gets her in time.
Now batting for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 15.
Sean Green. Yeah, let's go for power. Not quite
The
enough.
routine fly to the outfield.
Now batting for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, number 29.
Base hit up the middle.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 20.
Let's just try to get on base with Carlos Delgado.
He sends a shot.
Ooh, and over the head of the second baseman. That's into the gap. Run, guys, run. Slide. Okay. It's a double. Runners on second and third.
Now batting for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 33.
Ed Sprague. And, ooh, gets one along the ground, into the corner. It's going to score 2 runs, and a double for Ed Sprague.
Next up, for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, number 13.
Carlos Garcia. that splitter. Ooh, bounces it. Ooh, and he beats the throw to first.
Next up, for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 18.
He almost bounced that off the plate. I send the runner to second. And he's safe. And into right field. Base hit. Scores another run.
Next up,
4-0.
Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 17.
Runners at the corners again.
It's a
Robert
routine
Perez knocks one to second base. Thrown out at first.
Next up, for the Royals, the catcher, number 15.
With a slow fastball down the middle. Ooh, ran a little too far to the left.
Next up, for the Royals, the center fielder, number 42.
Let's go with a medium slider down the middle. Try a slow splitter, high and inside.
and foul.
Let's try a slow fastball down and away.
It's a routine grounder.
And a backwards double play again.
Next up, for the Royals, the second baseman, number 30.
Let's go with the slow slider down the middle.
It's a shot down the line.
Going for second. He's out of there.
The pitcher, for the Royals, number 17.
Ooh, a sinker. Alex Gonzalez, let's just try to get on base. Ooh, and knocks it up the middle. Let me rephrase that.
Now batting.
Hit it past the first, hit it past the pitcher into center field.
2.
Anyways. Ooh.
Now batting. For the Blue Jays, the left fielder.
That was an interesting one. It went over the third baseman's head, but the shortstop caught it. And double play to end the inning.
Now batting. For the Royals, the shortstop, number 28.
Let's go with a slow slider. Little inside. Let's go with a slow fastball down and in. And let's try to send one high and inside. Get it by him. Got it.
Now batting. For the Royals, the left fielder, number 1.
Fast slider. Little on the inside. Oh, I think that's an error for Carlos Garcia.
Now batting.
Yep.
For the Royals, the first baseman, number 7.
Let's go with a medium fastball. Go with a medium slider. And double play.
Now batting. For the Blue Jays, the first baseman, number 29.
In case you're wondering, about the whole idea that I've been getting these double plays without using the double play feature, I guess you could say, or strategy in the menu.
And he flies out to the outfield.
You might be wondering, well, what's the point of it? Well, actually, it does
The designated
make it easier to do
number
them,
25.
as the placement of the players would suggest. So it can be useful in situations. Ooh, wow. Is it going to stay fair? No. Ooh. Oh, almost beat the throw.
Now batting. For the Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 33.
Oh, that was moving, but shot into the gap. It's just a single for Ed Sprague.
Next up, for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, number 13.
3 for 3, Carlos Garcia. Let's just try to get on base again.
It's a routine grounder.
And throw it out at first.
Next up, the designated hitter, number 44.
Let's go with a medium slider. High and away. Let's try a slow slider, down and away. Ooh. Can we get it? Oh, just about got it.
Now batting. For the Royals, the third baseman, number 12.
Let's go with the medium slider, a little on the outside. Slow fastball, high and away. Let's go with throw the heat high and inside, see if we can get it by him. Nope. And oh, just about got the double play.
Next up, for the Royals, the right fielder, number 24.
I'd probably say the best time to use that double play strategy is when you absolutely need to get the double play. We're talking like Game 7 of the World Series, bottom of the ninth, two out, you know, the whole, you know, full count kind of thing, bases loaded, that kind of stuff. Well, it doesn't have to be that extreme, but that would be a good time. Well, I guess if it's two out, you don't need the double play, but but yeah, you get what I mean. It's just in quote-unquote dire situations, it can be quite useful. And there we go.
Next up, for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 18.
Benito Santiago, 1 for 3. Batting .352 with 7 home runs. And right at the warning track.
Now batting, for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 17.
Yes, let's try to get on base. Perez, 0 for 3. Ooh, should have swung when I thought I should swing. And shoots it past the pitcher.
Now batting, for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, number 8.
Foul ball.
Come on, Alex. Ooh. Little early. And let's go. Normal swing. And drops it over the over the second baseman's head. In the right center at the wall. Oh man, it's gonna score somebody from first. Yeah, that's a triple.
Now batting, for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 2.
I guess it would have been Carlos Garcia, I think. My memory is terrible.
Next up, for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 15.
Let's just say I don't trust my memory as much as some people do.
Next up, for the Royals, the catcher, number 15.
Let's go with a slow splitter. High and away. Out at first.
Now batting, for the Royals, the center fielder,
Wow.
number 42.
Do I want to warm anybody up? Let's put it this way. If Kansas City gets any runs on the board, you know, let's warm up Risley and let's give Timlin another shot, should the need arise. Alright, medium slider. Slow slider, down and in. And let's go with the slow fastball, down and away. Let's see if we can blow it by him, high and inside. Got him.
Next up, for the Royals, the second baseman, number 30.
Let's go with a slow fastball, high and in, high and away. Ooh. Let's try a slow slider, down and away. And that's the ball game. Alright, for Kansas City, 6 hits, no runs, 0 errors. Wow, everybody but 3 other batters had a hit. Pitching, Appier went 5 innings, gave up 4 earned runs, struck 2 out. Relief pitcher Bevel, 3 innings, 1 earned run. Appier gets the loss. Record now drops to 0-2. Now for the Jays. Everybody at least got 1 hit. No home runs. 1 stolen base for Carlos Garcia. 2 RBIs for Ed Sprague. 1 RBI for Carlos Garcia, Benito Santiago, and Alex Gonzalez. Garcia went 3 for 4. Yeah. Bunch of runs scored, obviously. Pitching, Roger Clemens went 9 innings, 6 strikeouts, no earned runs, no walks, no home runs. Record improves to 4-0. Now the league leaders. Delgado took over first place from Nixon for batting average. Yeah, Nixon's kind of cooled down a bit. Still leading in stolen bases, though. Delgado leading in slugging percentage. On base percentage. Becker now leading in at-bats with 73. Nixon has 61, and he's the highest for the Jays. 30 hits for Nixon, 25 singles, 3 doubles, 2 triples. Gonzalez is leading the American League with 3 triples. 12 home runs for Ed Sprague. Obviously that didn't change with that game because there were no home runs. Even though there was a juicy chance for a grand slam in the first inning, but yeah. Joe Carter leading in RBIs with 26. And pitching, 4 wins for Roger Clemens with an ERA of 2.037. ERA is slowly coming down. 35 1/3 innings. Though I think that's actually incorrect. Courtesy of probably a glitch from that first game. I think he pitched, 8 innings? I think he pitched the 9 innings, but he got 9 1/3 from it for some reason. Randy Johnson leading in strikeouts with 30. Games for Clemens, 2 shutouts, 3 quality starts. Randy Johnson's leading in the quality starts department. He has yet to give up a run in the first inning. But he has not had any shutouts, so. Alrighty. Let's check the National League. I could just check the entire Major League. I forgot about that, but yeah, we'll leave them as is, I guess you say. Maybe I'll check it courtesy of the. I'll check the MLB leaders or whatever, like during at the end of interleague play games kind of thing. Barry Bonds still leading in batting average for the National League. So he's in Rodriguez is leading in slugging percentage. Barry Bonds leading in on base percentage. Kenny Lofton, another good player. Fantastic player, even in this game. Barry Bonds leading in hits. Tony Gwynn leading in singles. Rodriguez leading in doubles. Wow, with 8 of them. Rodriguez leading in home runs. Tied for the lead in RBIs with 16 with Gant. Barry Bonds leading in runs. Let's check the pitching. John Smoltz leading in innings pitched with 36. Second place is 32 2/3. Which is Shurik. Greg Maddux leading in strikeouts with 33. John Smoltz leading with in second with 32. And Nomo with 28 in third. Yeah, John Smoltz and Nomo both, again, have yet to give up a run in the first inning. Cool. Alrighty, and that concludes April 15th, 1997. And with that, let's check out the standings. American League in the West, Seattle leading with 8 wins, 5 losses, followed by Oakland, Anaheim, then Texas. Central, Cleveland leading with 11 wins, 2 losses, followed by Kansas City with 7 and 6. Minnesota, Chicago, and Milwaukee holding up the fort at the bottom, tied for 4th in Central. In the East, Toronto leads with 13 wins, 0 losses, followed by Baltimore, Detroit, and New York, then Boston. Looks like Baltimore and Detroit are duking it out for second place. Looks like Detroit's played one more game than Baltimore, so it could be interesting to see how Baltimore does in their next game if Detroit isn't playing. And then the National League. In the West, Colorado's leading with 9 wins, 4 losses, followed by San Francisco, San Diego, then Los Angeles. In the Central, Chicago Cubs are leading. It's a close one, though. Chicago's leading with 7 wins, 5 losses. St. Louis is in second place with 7 wins, 6 losses. So yeah, Chicago needs to win their next game to maintain that lead. Or who knows, maybe St. Louis will lose their next game. Pittsburgh, yeah, so Chicago, St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, then Houston. In the East, Atlanta leading the East with 9 wins, 5 losses, followed by Philadelphia and New York, who are tied for second. And Montreal, they are 6 and 6, and Florida bringing up the rear with 4 and 8. Next time on Let's Play World Series Baseball 98, the Oakland Athletics pay a visit to the Toronto Blue Jays for a 2-game set before the Jays go out on another 6-game road trip starting in Texas. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you for watching. Happy Canada Day. And if I don't speak to you then, happy Independence Day to our neighbors to the south. And actually, just occurred to me, I think it's probably just past midnight of being July 2nd in Japan, but to Munenori Kawasaki, happy Canada Day.